Hi, my name is Spencer Niles, and I am a professor in the School of Education at the College of William and Mary. And I am in Kigali, Rwanda right now, where we just finished a 2-week study abroad course. And the course focused on the topics of peace, reconciliation, and forgiveness. We come here as humble learners from the Rwandans who have much to tell and much to teach out of their own experiences, out of the atrocities that they experienced, have come these amazing lessons of resilience, of reconciliation, of forgiveness. And one of the things that always strikes me when we have this course experience here in Kigali, Rwanda, is how it changes the students who are in the course. I guess because of the topics and the stories and the people that they meet, it turns them inward relative to their own challenges, their own wounds, if you will, that they've experienced in their lives. And the natural question becomes that of, who do you need to forgive? Who do they need to forgive? And then how do you go about that? How do you begin to move towards the process? Because it is a process. It's a non-linear process. You know, sometimes it's a couple steps forward, a couple steps back, and all that kind of thing. But this experience opens students up to those really life-giving, healing sorts of processes that we all need to consider in our lives. We all have had interactions, relationships, that forgiveness is necessary. Often forgiveness begins at home, and by that I mean within ourselves. So that's also part of this course, this sort of personal forgiveness project. What do you need to look at yourself in terms of the ways in which maybe you've been a little harsh on yourself, or maybe you expect perfection, or maybe you just kind of think that you can't get beyond a certain interaction or a certain event or whatever it might be. And I can tell you that the people here in Rwanda provide amazing examples for how people are able to move beyond and heal their own wounds that they've experienced out of the things that have been done to them. And when you look at what has happened here in this country and how people have moved beyond those things, not easily, not in a linear way, not in a quick way, but they're on that journey of the process of forgiveness. It inspires us. It's called being human. I teach this course in career development, and it's very different than what most people would think of a course like that. But one of the things that we talk about in that course is that in this process of becoming who we're becoming, that we all are in this process of trying to actively master what we at one time passively suffered. Trying to actively master what we at one time passively suffered. That each of us has a wound, a deep wound. Things that happen to us are the wounds, really. The things that, not necessarily the things that we've done, but the things that have been done to us. And so, in that process of trying to transform that pain of early life experience, is usually when that happens as well, that we look for ways to actively master what we at one time passively suffered.
I've never experienced anything quite like this, and I've been on trips that looked similar on a superficial level, like the month I spent in Nicaragua in college was intense, but this is a different group. There's something really special here. And leadership. I'm not just saying that because you're in the circle. It does, there's a top-down influence that is noticed and beyond appreciated.
Thank you. I loved how you, to me, what I heard you essentially referencing is authenticity.
Yeah.
Having the we're so, I think, and I'll be at the front of the line on this. We're so set up to put on all these faces, to act in a certain way, to do certain things in a certain way, to seem like you have it all together all the time. And nobody is that, ever. I've only been at this for 68 years, so what do I know? But what I have found in my own life, when I can risk just being who the hell I am, regardless, I got all kinds of my own faults and shortcomings and all those kinds of things, and who doesn't? But when I lean into that, have the courage to lean into that, it's always better. It's just always better. It's a powerful experience. I hope you'll consider doing it. We'd love to have you on the next visit to this land of 1,000 hills called Kigali, Rwanda. It's such a beautiful place, and I invite you to reach out if you have any interest at all and learn more about this transformational experience.